I think, but I'm not entirely certain we're on YouTube. Today's our first try with that. Thanks. Good looking out. Okay, so what did I miss? What did you tell them? I mean,
Then
yeah, yeah.
I told them the truth. She called us at 1 o'clock. She's sounded pretty good. She's just hurt, She's sad a little that she left
Camera.
for the wrong reasons. That told me to help Tony. She knew she kind of messed up on that, but she didn't want to leave Tony alone, and she assured us with all her heart and soul, 100%, she's going back in the morning. We're going to take again in the morning.
So
They told her that she could leave,
yes,
come back, and she left every single thing she had there,
she did. She
including
said.
her $10.
Okay, so there's a whole long list of levels of things I want to talk on this issue. But here's number one. I'm not leaving Trish. Okay, if we haven't
number one.
if we haven't heard from Trish in the next short number of hours, okay, I'm already this morning going to be working out my transportation to get there in case we don't hear from her. Okay, I'm already going to be working on that. And then if we don't hear from her, then I'm going to Chicago to find Trish. I mean, I can't believe this is a question for you guys. Do you think?
It's not a question for me.
Right, I mean, do you think I would just leave her to wander around Chicago? You're lucky I went back to bed last night. The only thing that went coming back to bed part of the way was she said, I'm going back in the morning. She called twice, okay? She had to go through extreme things to find a phone.
On her own.
On her own. And let me tell you what it's like. Chicago ain't like St. Louis. That's as Trish said. She said, I can't make $1 out here begging. It's a different scenario out there in every way. And for her to find 2 phones from 2 random people in the middle of the night to let her sit there and talk, she wants to go back, she wants to come over, whatever. She's going to call us again. If she doesn't know, she's going to call me on a bus or however the heck I'm getting back to Chicago, because I'm going to Chicago to get Trish. I love Trish.
Yeah.
It troubles me that you guys didn't know that.
To go on and on, but just to emphasize everything we said from the start, everything we meant, everything God has proven over and over is what we mean. We're seeing this through. We're going to be there for you guys all the way to the end. So you're really in that position where you can go on your own.
I mean, and I get that you guys are scared, maybe, I mean, especially with Trish, maybe you've not had people love you properly. Okay, but I ain't them. And maybe it's not healthy. Therapy would probably tell me it's not healthy. They put me in therapy my whole life, but my sister burnt up. I ain't got my sister no more. What I got is Trish. And I'm not leaving her in Chicago. Underneath the bridge. She's my family. Y'all are my family. And we go get our family when our family gets in trouble.
Amen.
And that's what we're going to be doing today is Secret Ops Rescue Trish. Okay, that's what we're doing today. Along with Bible study and whatever else not. But we're figuring out going to get Trish. Which this is a little bit of a hang up on that because we're on YouTube today posting because we've got to start. I'm going to switch gears here, but with the documentary and its growth in finances, we've got to make the switch to YouTube. And as we make the switch to YouTube, in the original, it's going to cost us views, it's going to cost us money, and it's going to shrink everything. But eventually, it'll cost for a lot more. But right now, we got to figure out getting Trish and bus fare or whatever else, not however we're doing that. And I'm shooting from YouTube this morning where nobody's watching, nobody knows, which is a little nice because we've got all these people who are going to jump up and down with excitement that part of this program is falling apart. Let me tell you how every other ministry feels in town about me handing out dope to get y'all on a bus to rehab. They are waiting for this to fall in some way, so my ministry can be smashed up. And if we don't find Trish, it's going to cause real problems. Not that I care about that. I mean, I do for some level because that's how I help other people, but mostly I'm just concerned about Trish. And here's where I'm at on a personal level, all the business and ministry of it aside. I prayed and God showed me 2 faces out of the 5, 6, however many we had. God told me, without a shadow of a doubt, to go get Colin and Trish. Okay, a 100% certainty on this matter for me. There was no ifs, there was no ands, there were no maybes. God told me to go get Colin and Trish. He didn't tell me how to do it. He didn't necessarily tell me when to do it. But he made it very clear to me that I was supposed to go get Colin and Trish months ago. And I had a bad feeling about Tony. I had a bad feeling about something else. And the other one ain't panned out yet. Praise God. But when Tony wanted to get in the van and she wanted to come, I hesitated for a minute and almost didn't let her come because I was afraid of what would happen. But at the end of the day, when I have a person with a needle hanging out their arm saying, I want help too, what do I do? But now Tony's trotted off with Trish somewhere, and now Tony's off doing what Tony does, and Trish don't want no part of that. So now Trish is alone in Chicago. We're going to get Trish. today we are going to get Trish. If Trish does not call and take her back to Haymarket, we will by then already have a plan for how at least I, if not some of we, are going to get Trish.
Yes.
We're
My mom's
family.
right there too. We can get my mom to grab her, so there's a lot of options. I mean, I have friends in Chicago. I have friends that can go get her, that we trust. A lady, wonderful older lady that where she stayed. So our goal right now, so you guys understand from where I'm at, and we're praying for Tony. You know, we're praying that something rocks her soul. But our goal for right now is to, when she walks back through those doors, and we're praying that for Trish, to just make sure, excuse me, step one, we get a hold of her, she's safe. Period. Tony has not called us. Tony hasn't made an effort to call us. Tony's made a choice. And I hope to God she shows up back there.
Do you
And
remember?
this is why I was telling you, Colin, that if you make that choice, it's the wrong choice, man. Man, it's a bad choice.
Because then we gotta go hunting you. I'm not giving up on anybody in here. But I will lay my life down. I'm not trying to hear I'm crazy. I'm not trying to hear I need some Prozac. God told me that I have a mission in this life, and that is you and Trish. He told me this.
And this is
And
something
I don't need to
just,
be looking for Trish and you.
yeah, and
I
this,
need to find Trish right now.
yeah. So mission one is to just get her somewhere safe. You know, get her with my mom, get her back in Haymarket, go get her ourselves, third option. Okay, and if we don't get options one or two done accomplished quickly, we're going to get her.
And when we're done with this little meeting,
And Colin, what I want to emphasize, yeah, you did it for Trish, you did, there was something that touched you, there was something that wanted this for you. But now if you really did, as we talked about over there, did it for Trish and wanted to do it for Trish, now you're gonna leave and she's gonna be gone. Imagine if you showed up there. You know, what if you were part of this, helping her? We need your help, she needs your help right now. Okay?
we as a family have an
We need your help,
obligation
bro.
to
She
take
needs
care
your
of
help.
Trish.
This is your chance to help. And you wanna run.
Wrong here in the fact that we're family. I mean, look, we're family here.
Yeah, I don't want to let Colin leave by himself just because of,
I mean-
I know he's more than capable of taking care of himself and doing.
I mean,
things
we're
himself,
family, we
making
take
decisions
care of
on
each
his
other.
own.
And I mean, if that means that we gotta break this unit up while Tony trots around with Colin and keeps Colin and Matthew safe and I'm off by myself hunting Trish in Chicago, right now we've lost a family member in a dangerous area. And that's my responsibility because I didn't know I was supposed to leave Chicago. I did not hear from God that I was supposed to leave Chicago. I heard from God I was supposed to go to Chicago, but I didn't hear from God I was supposed to leave it. And I did, and now we've lost Trish. With that said, as a family, when we lose a family member, we go get our family member.
Trish!
Hey, I don't even know why I'm about Pulaski and I need to get the fuck out of here now.
Get her over.
Hey Trish,
Get
we're
her
coming
over.
to get you, honey. Hey Trish, calm down.
Alright, well, we need to get some money to get out of here because I need to go. I can't get on the train, I can't do nothing, I'm stuck.
No, hold on.
Hold on, honey. Colin's right here as well. Colin's right here. So hold on.
Trishy. Hey, Trishy. Trishy, let's start with where are you on Pulaski?
You know what, man, I'm on the train, I can't get back, I can't get on the train.
Okay, okay.
Nobody's
All right, I'm trying to think. Okay, hey, can you hear me? Because I'm sending a car for you. Okay, but I need an address, so I'm trying to think of the name. If you walk to the right, hey. So if you
I ain't getting no car until I get well. Get car for it.
to get well, how do I know?
I will leave. Hey, can you go to the next big car? Let me go to the next big car. You send me money to get well, I'll get the fuck out of here now. And I'll go right back to him out here. Whatever you want me to do, just get me out of here, Crystal.
Okay, hold on. Number one, I'm gonna get you out of there.
There's just 2 or 3 girls up there.
I already know. I already know. I did my time in Chicago. You think I don't know? All right. Now, I need you. I need you to put your listing years in. You're there because you walked out of Haymarket without keeping your word to call me first.
Oh my God.
You gave me your word that before you walked out those doors, you would call me, and then you didn't do it. And now you want me to send you money where I can give you enough money that you can break your word again and disappear in Chicago. I'm not happy with it. I'm not. So what you're telling me is you need some money sent to Tony's card, and then you're going to go buy drugs, do drugs, and then you're going to go back to Haymarket.
Yeah. Yeah. And I never want to have it again.
Trisha, I want you to understand, right? I'm going to do that. Okay? I'm going to do that. I'm going to send you the money.
Playing you like a
And
fiddle.
after you get well, you're going to call me, and I'm going to send a car that's going to drop you at Haymarket. Huh? Yeah, I'm going to send you money for drugs, and then I'm going to send you a car to take you back to Haymarket. But right now, I'm about to lose Colin over you. Colin now wants to leave. So not only do I have to deal with rescue for you and Tony, I don't know if I can keep Colin. Colin is in St. Louis. I didn't want Colin back in St. Louis. Now Colin's in St. Louis. He don't know what's going on with you. He thinks you don't care. And now I may lose Colin over this. I need you to get your butt back to Haymarket. Now I'm going to send you the money, and once you get well, you're going to call me with your location, and I'm going to say,
I'm done. Give her a chance.
Fuck her. I'm done.
Say a prayer and just calm down.
No.
the money's not the problem, okay? The problem for me is that I said to you, when I bought you all those drugs to get well last time, you're going to give me, you just wait till I'm done with the phone
I'm
number.
done. I'm done. I'm
And
done.
now, Trish,
You gave me your word you would call me first, and you broke it. And now I want your word again to send you more money in a dangerous area, and I got nothing to stand on because you told me that you would call me before you walked out those doors, and I believed you.
and there's still a chance for you to get back and do this right. And you promised Colin, and you promised me, and Colin's hurting over here now. You gotta wake up here and just make the right choice. This ain't over yet. This could be what it took to rock you. So let us get you out of there. We'll get you a car, and let's work on getting you back to Haymarket. Colin's hurting over here now, Trish. He needs your help, and you need his help. You're causing damage to Colin because of a poor choice.
All right, can you hear my voice? Can you hear my voice? I'm done with Tony. You want to take Tony with you, that's your business. But I'm not here to rescue Tony anymore. Tony has burnt me up. I will leave her on a street in Chicago. God help me, I will. Okay, well, look, as my sister, all the ministry aside, Trish, you gave your word to me. I risked my life and my ministry for you, and you gave me my word, your word, and you had to pick between me or Tony, and you went wandering off with Tony.
And now we're gonna lose Colin because he's hurt and wanting to leave. He needs you, Trish.
Oh my God, this is a mess.
It is because of that one choice. Colin needs you. He loves you. Okay? You love him. God loves both of you. You can do this together. But you need to get back to Haymarket, or we're gonna. You understand?
Don't cry.
He's gonna be okay. He's with us, but you gotta make the choice right now, Trish, just to get back to Haymarket. Period. Period. That's it. We'll send you a card. We'll do whatever you need. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. And honey, sometimes it's that last jolt to wake you up a little more. That's what happened with Crystal and I. Get back out there one more time. Then we're like, oh my God, this is it. I'm done. And we did it 1,000 times. So this could be very good, but now you have to make the choice to get back there, dear. You gotta just get back there. Do you understand the urgency for Colin, for yourself, and for all of us as a family? As a family, we need you now, Trish.
All right, look, Western Union will let you pick up. Can you put your? Well, then you deal with that.
Western Union won't let you
Yeah.
pick it up with that.
So,
They won't have password.
Trish,
Yeah.
we just
Password.
need to get back to Haymarket right
Plays-
now and get you in a vehicle
You
safe.
give her.
Come on, man. Come on, man. See through that. See through that. It's simple. I do.
I can see through that just fine, but she's in Chicago, and I'm not.
I'm gonna send you to my mother's house. So my mother, and then we can get you money or figure out what we're gonna do. My mother is a wonderful woman. What we're gonna do, at least you're safe with her. And money's accessible and Haymarket's accessible, everything, instead of just wandering. Can we please do that, Trish? Okay, so I need an address to where you're at, and the car will be there in about 5 minutes.
Here, give me that. Shut that up. That's just gonna have to wait.
Okay, you stay there and you promise